my project name is 3 Chemical Substances from Graphic Design. I'm in the Academy of Technology and Design and parts of the Arts and Communication pathway. So my 3 chemical substances are methyl methacrylate or MMA, polyethylene terephthalate or PT, and aniline or AN. So my first chemical substance is MMA. The information on this slide is from PubChem. The chemical formula is C5H8O2. This is the molecular structure. It is an organic compound, and its common names are methacrylic acid and methyl ester. So the chemical substances are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Its physical characteristics are that it's a white solid and odorless. Its uses include resins, adhesives, materials for the building industry, medical supplies, leather goods, protective coatings, and ink and packaging. So, according to PMMA Online, MMA is produced by acetone and hydrogen reacting with methyl alcohol, which then creates the substance. The methyl group attaches itself to a carbon-carbon chain made from methacrylate molecules. It was discovered in Germany in 1933 and was originally produced by a variant of the acetone-sanhydrin process. In arts and communication, methyl methacrylate is used in inks in different packaging. Along with ink, it can be used as a paint adhesive as well as in the paint itself. Both can be used in different components of arts and communication like graphics and murals. I chose it because in graphic design, you design different promotional products like stickers, magazines, brochures, etc. And in arts and communication can be very broad, and so uses that involve paint are very common. The first picture is a manufacturing example, and the second picture is a mural. According to Flynn Scientific, the MSDS sheet, its hazards identifications are flammable liquid, skin corrosion, skin irritation, respiratory irritation, and it is also highly toxic. If a person is exposed to the chemical, first aid measures would be, if it is inhaled, to bring the person to a well-ventilated area. If it gets in their eyes, you want to rinse for several minutes. If it gets in their skin or hair, you want to remove the contaminated clothing and rinse. And if it is ingested, you want to rinse your mouth. If side effects occur, you do want to contact poison control. Personal protection equipment or PPE that you would use are protective gloves, protective clothing, eye protection, and you'd want to wash your hands after handling. So my second chemical substance is PT, along with the first and last. This information is provided by PubChem. So the chemical formula is C12H14O4. It is again another organic compound, and this is the molecular structure. Its common names are polyester, and its chemical substances are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Its physical characteristics is that it's a hard, stiff, and stable material. Its uses include adhesive, backings, cleaning products, construction materials, ink for inkjet printers, personal care, and fabric. So, according to Britannica, its PT was produced by the polymerization of ethylene glycol and terephthalic acid, and it is then heated with the influence of chemical catalysts. After that, chemical links combine the units of PT to create polymer chains. It was discovered in England by J. Rex Winfield and James T. Dixon, or the Calico Printers Association. It was discovered during the study of phthalic acid, and patents for this substance were immediately created. In arts and communication, polyethylene terephthalate is used to create the backing of a screen printing screen. The screen is a polyester mesh fabric. Screen printing is a modern printing method which is used to print on t-shirts, garments, textiles, graphics, plastic, etc. So many people think of shirts, so I want to incorporate something relating to that. In the first picture, it shows the actual process of printing, and in the second picture, it shows the actual material. According to SAFRPO MSCS sheet, its hazard identifications are acute toxicity, serious eye damage, environmental hazards, specifically aquatic. Okay, continuing on where I left off, its first aid measures if exposed is if it is inhaled, you want to bring the person to a well-ventilated area. If it gets in your eyes, you want to flush your eyes for several minutes. If it gets in your skin or hair, you do not want to add anything like ice and water to it, and you do not want to try to remove the material. If it is ingested, you do want to seek medical attention. And if side effects do occur, you also want to receive medical attention. PPE that you would use is protective gloves with thermal protection, safety glasses, skin contact should be minimal, so clothing that covers majority of your skin, and an air purifying respirator. The next chemical substance is AN. Again, like mentioned before, this information is from PubChem. Its chemical formula is C6H7N. It is another organic compound. This is the molecular structure. Its common names are aminobenzene, benzene, amine, and phenylene. The chemical substances are carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Its physical characteristics is as a yellowish, brownish, oily liquid with a fishy odor. The uses include removing finishes from hard surfaces, dyes, resins, varnishes, perfumes, rubber, plastics, antioxidants, photographic chemicals, explosives, and pesticides. So, its production is commercially, and it was created by the catalytic hydrogenation of nitrobenzene, or the action of ammonia on chlorobenzene. It was discovered by several people, and they all found that it was the same substance, which was then given the name aniline. The most important discovery was by William Perkin in 1856, because he produced the first synthetic dye, which started the whole entire dye industry. In arts and communication, aniline is used in flexography printing. This substance can be found in the ink used in this process. Flexography is a printing process that uses flexible plates to print on packaging materials. I chose aniline because besides shirts and stickers, there's other uses like manufacturing, and this is something that people see every day. So the first picture is the actual flexography printing process, while the second picture is stuff that it creates. So according to Fisher Science Education, AN's hazard identifications are acute toxicity, corrosive eye damage, carcinogenicity, environmental hazards, specifically aquatic, and it is a skin irritant. If you are exposed to material, it's the same thing for all the other ones, except this one is more severe, so you do want to take extra measures. So if it is inhaled, you want to bring the person to a well-ventilated area and also keep an eye on them. If it gets in your eyes, you want to rinse under your eyelids as well as just rinsing in general. If it gets in your skin and hair, you want to rinse your skin for 30 minutes, and if it is ingested, you want to rinse your mouth and sip water. In each case, you want to contact poison control. Personal protection equipment you would use is protective gloves, safety goggles, face shield, respiratory device, and skin contact should again be minimal, so clothing that covers majority of your skin. These are my bibliographies for each of my chemical substances in APA format. And these are my picture credits for each of my slides. And last but not least, this is my MSDS sheet bibliography as well. Thank you.